Thank you for joining us, folks. We are the Unusuals. Stephanie Singer in the house. Ben Yates looks like a mouse. We're going to do a set for you, inspired by your inspirations. Just please type in, chat in one word, short phrase, whatever you want to do. And we will just take it and run. No Peter tonight, folks. So, yeah, sorry about that, but he couldn't make it. He's doing something. He says it's a lot more fun, but I don't believe him. I think he's a liar. I think he's being tortured. He's getting waterboarded by foreign nationalists. Okay. All right. We've got neurotic, gin, sorry, reflective, and money. Wow. I think we're going to take all these. We never do this. But we're just going to try to maybe take the whole list as kind of inspiration for this set.
Okay. All righty.
Sorry, babe. It's the best I could come up with on short notice.
I was expecting to go out tonight. I mean, it's my birthday. You work so hard all the time. Just take a break, Brian.
No, I'm about to land this. This is going to be the biggest account that Johnson Smith has ever had. And I am just so, but I've got Szechuan on the way. I mean, that's exciting.
Well, where have I heard that before, Brian?
Okay.
I just wish that you would be more, how would I say this? Because you're really great, but more attentive to my needs. And I've been planning this. We're going to go out. I bought a new dress and for the special occasion of my birthday.
Let me tell you something. Have I got a surprise for you? You're not going to believe this. I got your favorite, after Szechuan, or maybe during. I got your favorite aperitif.
My God. Thank you. The little drinky poo before going out.
No. So we're going to make it seem like we're going out. But instead of spending 3 hours at a restaurant and $300 and some dancing that's awkward because there's not enough people on the floor, we are going to spend an hour. I've got an hour tonight, babe. We're going to spend an hour, Szechuan, gin, ice.
Szechuan?
Little music, candles. Yeah, Robbie's. It's good, Szechuan. It's good.
So you ordered out. You ordered in, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
They're bringing it. They're driving. They're bringing it by. So, yeah. Attentive to your needs. Come on. Who is attentive to your needs? Huh? I mean, you're still holding the bottle. That's how excited you are.
You know what I'm doing? I'm thinking because I'm shocked actually at this behavior. I mean, I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? Am I going to go along with this travesty? It's a travesty. Yeah.
It is, in a way. But you need to stop thinking, babe, because thinking gets people in trouble. Let me just work on your shoulders a little bit. You can okay. I've got an hour.
Nice.
Make it count. And then I've got to hit the screen, and I got to do some screen time, and probably till midnight. So maybe I'll sneak in on midnight, wake you up a little bit.
This is a pattern. Okay, enough. Okay, enough already.
Ding dong.
It's a pattern.
That's the Szechuan. Oh, baby, got any cash for a tip? Just I like to do a little off the record.
In my purse.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Ooh. Um, there you go. Oh, hey, how are you? Good. All right, thank you. Yes, thank you. Ooh, nice. Ooh, on the house. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. This is for you. Have a good night. Thanks. Will do. All right.
I am Brian here. Brian,
Yeah. What?
don't open the box yet, okay? Don't open it.
Oh, okay.
Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. I am going to put on my new dress. I'm going to go out to the bar with Cynthia and Nancy, and we're just going to have a great time on my birthday. And I'm not sure when I'm getting home, but yeah, it's a little bit too little, too late, Brian. I've had Szechuan all week with you and the same story. So go have your fun, go do your software, do all your stuff. I am leaving. I'm going out for my birthday with my friends. Goodbye, Brian.
Babe, I've got blackened rice this time.
Bye, bye. Just eat your food and go to work. That's what you like to do. That's what you do best. Goodbye.
Well, when a man makes a decision, he sticks to it. Cut to the bar. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. He's so consistent though.
There's one thing about Brian, it's his consistency. And I mean, I gave him plenty of chances, totally plenty of chances. By the
I'm
way,
sure he did.
is Nancy coming or not? I mean, she's always late.
Well,
Anyway,
you know,
Cynthia,
Nancy, she's stringing someone new along, and
probably.
yeah.
So,
Gloria, just calm
I
down.
don't really care. Yes, go ahead. I want your pearls of wisdom, girl.
My take on Brian is he's a good man. He's just focusing on the wrong. He's young. I mean, he's only like what, 36? I mean, you picked him a few years younger than you. You like that. But he's like
Mm,
focusing on his career. He's
yes.
trying to probably get you out of that apartment. That's probably what he's trying to do.
No, no, I know he's a workaholic, and he's a cool workaholic. I mean, he doesn't show signs of stress very much or anything. He just goes in and joyfully and happy and comes back. But he spends like so much time there, 12, 14 hours a day. And
I wonder if he's one of those people that becomes a CEO. Like they just love it and they just can spend gobs of time at their job.
well, you should know you're married to the CEO of Schwartzman.
Yeah,
Schwartzman,
yeah, but
the most, yeah,
Larry was an asshole. We all know.
major asshole.
I
And I
mean,
don't want Brian to be an asshole. I really don't. And I think he doesn't. I do you think he has asshole potential? Because I don't think so. But
I haven't seen it. I think he's a joyful workaholic and he loves you
I
and
thought
it's just not focused on you.
I've got it. Yeah. Um, I here to my credit, I didn't scream. I didn't get mad. I was just really super cool about it.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
totally
that is
cool.
amazing.
Yeah. I just said, this is what I'm doing. I'll see you when you get home. Goodbye.
God, that is so great. No, I always, let me tell you, fly off the handle and
Oh,
say
you
something
were a,
stupid.
a raving lunatic
I'm
when you get
always, I'm like Miss Clean Mouth all the time until
yes,
somebody
until
like, stabs me in the back, some kind of like doesn't show up or something.
yeah, yeah.
So Nancy better show up, or I'm going to unload on her.
Yes, well, I hope your ex is keeping up with his massive, gigantic Alamo payments, girl.
Yeah, well, he is. I do have to remind him once in a while. And I do have to have my lawyer, my divorce lawyer, write him a nasty letter on occasion.
Yes. Well, that sort of goes with the territory.
I suppose. I wish he would have just like given me half of everything. It would have been simpler.
Oh, it's so complicated, but you were smart. You got the prenup. I'm so surprised that he actually went for that. That is so unusual with those asshole CEO types. But you just meant, I mean, what did you do? You got him drunk in like Cabo or something? It was just like one day you're, next day I see you have a huge, ring and prenup. Wow. Go, girl.
He corporate geek, and when he saw me in a bikini, he pretty
Yeah.
much lost his mind. He pretty much lost his mind. I told him in Mexico, I said, if you want to keep this, there's a couple of things I need, and it totally worked. Totally, he just fell for it. He's like,
Well,
this is going to get away from me. And I was way too good for him.
well, you know,
I mean,
the,
not in keeping up with him on the golf course and his like boring corporate friends and
speaking
wives.
of, yeah, no, speaking of that, do you get royalties from Sports Illustrated for that swimsuit shoot? Or is that just like a one-time payment?
Well, you get royalties for a while.
Mhm.
They have a new one every year,
Yeah, I know.
and it really trails off. And it's like it's like a 5-year total. And so it's just it's just like coffee money now.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you go.
Which isn't nothing. I mean, that's
That is so cool. I
yeah.
mean, you just worked it so perfectly. And wow, it's sort of, I don't know, that's kind of like one way to go, like, marry the asshole CEO, get a divorce, and kind of like set for life if you play your cards right, which you did.
Well, I
I
think
chose the other thing. I chose the romance and the sweetness and the nice guy who is nice, but turned out to be like, I didn't know. I mean, just like so dedicated to his craft, as he calls it. He calls it a craft.
mm, that's interesting. Yeah. I think we play the hand we're dealt because, I didn't decide that I was going to do this. It just was, I just happened to have a nice body when I was young. And I thought, well, this is probably isn't going to last. And so I better make the most of it. And boy, was I right. I mean, like my hips are expanding.
Oh, my.
I do love, I do love my NCIS. Although Mark Harmon starting to get pretty old.
He's still cute.
Yeah, still very cute. He's adorable though.
Um, so anyway, we're here. Let's have fun. Nance, um, did you notice that those two guys that were checking you out, or maybe checking both of us out? I don't know.
I was actually too busy talking to you. Are those guys there? The Western guys?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one guy with the sombrero and the other guy with the what is that kind of a Stetson or something?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it might be a 5 gallon, 5 gallon New Mexico thing. Uh,
Huh.
I'm not that
Well,
I'm not that big on Western wear. In fact, it's a bit of a turn off for me. Like when I see like, instead of buttons on a shirt, he has snaps. I'm a little, you know, because
oh, you're so
it's a
picky.
little like, singing telegram or something like it. I mean, like, or like
Yeah.
he's gonna tear it off or something. It just
Well, let's have a toast to gin and tonic.
mm, nice. Let's do. Let's just toast what we're drinking. And you know what we should do next? Let's get a couple of drinks we've never had before. Barkeep,
Yeah,
barkeep. We're gonna have something we've never had before. Uh,
yeah.
what do you recommend? Oh, a tangerine kamikaze. I think I'll take that one.
My God.
How about my for my friend here?
Yeah, I don't know. A a plastic zombie. I don't know. I just saw it down there.
Is that a drink? That's that a drink? You'll think of something. All right, plastic zombie, tangerine, kamikaze. Let's do it. Oh, and I want one of those big ice cubes. Yeah, square or round. Did you want
Yeah.
one?
Um, sure.
All right, let's get one. Now, one of a square and one of, okay, they're all the same. Okay, they're all square. Okay, great. Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Whew.
Cut to sombrero and Stetson hat at the bar. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. She's checking you out, man.
I don't know. I was looking at the one and she was not looking at me very
Oh
much.
man. Oh man. Listen, leave it up to me, Jose. I'm telling you, these chicks they're hot for us. They were checking us out, man.
Listen, you told me, Fidel, that wearing this get up, wearing your clothes was going to make us a hit. And I'm not feeling very big hit happening right now. Just,
Thing is, Jose, is to be different and make a visual impression. And like we're the only dudes here that are like dressed like, well, Westerners, you know what I'm saying?
yes.
And everybody else is like like that skinny ass suits and that, that like come on, these guys over here, they're wearing those pants that they look like yoga pants. They're so everybody here is like they're skinny and they've got these really tight clothes. It looks like it's too small for them, these guys. I mean, we're the only guys here that's got some substance and making a statement, a personal statement.
I know it's important to be different, Fidel, but I feel very, 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 very different. Sort of like a clown.
And you, sorry, I keep it down. Yeah, I'm keeping it down. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Listen, it's being different is good. It's good. That you know, I don't want I don't think they're going to be half in their sheets a little bit because they're drinking. I don't know what the hell they're drinking. Did you see that drinks they brought over? Whoa.
I love that big ice cube.
Let
I,
me ask you something. I'm feeling really good, man. Which one do you want? You want the tall, the tall redhead that looks like she's a swimsuit model, or the blonde, the kind of like more classy looking blonde. And it's up to you, man.
I've been looking at the blonde, but she seems, very tame, and not,
Yeah, well,
not,
that's good. That's good. That's what they say, the tamer they are, the wilder they are. The tamer they are, but when you hit the sack, they're the wild ones, man. Yeah.
Fidel, you are just a fount of knowledge.
Hysterical, man. But listen, it's how long have you known me now, man? Come on, how long have you known me?
I have known you for 14 years.
That's right. And have I ever let you down, man?
Well, there was the one time you were supposed to get Jets tickets.
Uh, I couldn't help it if that MFer missed that field goal and lost his job. I mean, I had it solid. That guy was like my roommate. He freaking misses a field goal, and then the next thing I know, he's on a plane back to freaking Omaha.
And, things happen, and then there was a time that you were supposed to get us to be extras in the new um, Chocolate Factory movie, and
Oh man,
never happened.
yeah, I know, man. But like Peter Weir was like Yeah, I had it. I see. I didn't know that he was in the film or he was on the set or something. And we have a history, man. And it was like he saw me, and then it was like,
The same guy. This guy's like your nemesis.
Peter Weir is like, yeah, I mean, he just ruined the whole deal for me because the guy, the Wonka was cool. What's that guy's name anyway? He's like in all those pirate movies.
I don't need that.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He was cool, but
Uh,
Peter Weir wasn't. He
Peter,
was in the movie.
I never knew Peter Weir was. I thought RoboCop was the last thing he did.
I think he still was thinking he was freaking RoboCop. Like he's cool. Like he's best friends with Depp, I guess. And he sees me and he goes to Depp, blah 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 blah, and then Depp is like, "Sorry, man." And he kind of is like, "Sorry, man."
Yeah, and then there was the time you were supposed to give me an autograph of Wolverine, and still waiting for that.
Was it Wolverine or was it Hulk?
The Wolverine.
Oh well, yeah.
Wolverine is the coolest. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're a Wolverine fan. Forgot about that.
Wolverine is the best. Wolverine is very close to Chupacabra. Very close. Just has, knives coming out of his hands.
Man, yeah, I know. You know a lot about that shit. But listen, okay, so yeah, you're naming some stuff that was not my fault.
No way. You promised these things. It's not, like things happen and big, whenever it's a big thing, you tend not to come through. Small things pretty much. We get if we're gonna eat, at least we get half a dozen donuts. If we're gonna
Yeah.
get girls, at least we get, some that are that are drunks, not too much of a drunk.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. And those two chicks are still sitting over there, man. And like, we're not doing shit. We're just talking here, talking shit about stuff that doesn't mean shit. We're
Why don't
talking shit about stuff that doesn't mean shit. We got to go over there, man.
why don't why don't you take the red Hannah and go over take her over, play some pool. This table's opening up over here. You take her over there.
Man, all right, man. But I'm giving you a chance. I mean, I think we should both go over together. But if you just want me to go,
Give me
I'll
a,
go.
just give me a minute or two and I'll go talk to.
I'll go, man. I'll set everything up.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go. No. You just go. Take the redhead away, and I will. And then I will talk to you. It'll give me a chance.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Cut to the table with the girls.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Um, Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark Dupre.
Mark Dupre.
Well, you might remember me. I was a field goal kicker for the Jets.
No, it
Back-
doesn't ring a
uh,
bell. No, no. I'm not a big TV watcher on Sundays, the middle of the day.
NFL,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was in the NFL, and now I have my own business, but I was over there, with my friend. Probably saw me. I think I had a sombrero,
We
and
noticed. Yeah. Yeah.
we were just talking, and I saw you, and I said, "Well, looks like somebody that I would like to meet." So I just came over to say hello, and your friend too. Hi, my name is Mark Dupre. You know, yeah. So anyway, uh, hi.
Well, so, how long have you been a cowboy?
Oh, well, I was drafted by the Cowboys. Uh, didn't make the cut, and then the Jets picked me up because they were looking for a kicker. Um, But as far as you mean the outfit type of thing, I'm kind of more of what do they call that? A electric cowboy or
Oh,
it's more of a look because
okay.
I'm originally from El Paso.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
That's interesting. El Paso is a nice little place.
Yeah, it was cool, but I didn't like it that much. I teenager and I just left, went to Hollywood. I'm sure I mean, come on. I mean, I'm sure you must be a star or something. I mean, I'm sorry if I don't recognize you, but I haven't kept up with new movies that much, but I'm sure you're like, pretty important person.
Well, not so much. You may remember me from Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Um,
Wow. What year?
well, you're not going to believe this, but I was looking really good for quite a long time. So
Not hard to believe.
yeah,
Yeah. What
yeah,
year?
it was 5 years ago.
Oh my God. Wow. No, that's cool. Yeah, that was actually that 5 years ago, those issues back then, back in the day were like, they were better, much better because,
I'm the only 30 something to ever have appeared in the swimsuit edition.
oh my God, that is so great. I mean, wow. I, I'm floored here. Sports Illustrated. I was like, I was appeared. There's a picture of me in Sports Illustrated. About yeah, it's about 3, 4 years ago too, when I was with the Jets.
You were with the Jets 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? We've both been in Sports Illustrated.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What
It
a
was,
positive.
it wasn't a whole article about me. It was about the Jets, and it was kind of like, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember, the title was "What the Frick," F blah 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 frick happened to the Jets, and then they showed a picture of me, like, like it was weird. It was kind of funny because it was like the only time like they ever missed a field goal. Like I missed the ball completely. It was a picture. It was kind of funny, but like it also was like humiliating too.
Yeah,
You know?
that sounds like, yeah. So you were sort of the what is it, like the stereotypical sort of loser or something.
Well, it was, I would say, more like the scapegoat because like it wasn't my fault that the team had a losing record, and it's just yeah, but like they kind of like they were looking for a scapegoat, like, and they put it all on me. These coaches, they shift the blame. Anyway, it was a cool picture though. It's got a lot of, I mean, it's all over the, like, Facebook and Instagram and stuff, that picture. It's like a classic picture.
Oh wow, that's sort of like what is that? Ace Ventura, laces out. Remember that? Laces out. Oh, boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you, ma'am. We were just talking here. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I just want to apologize to you because we're not including you but, um,
she's okay. She's okay. Um, Gloria, when are you? She's gonna be okay. I think. What's with your friend? Is he shy or?
oh man, yeah. He's like, I think he's the kind of person, I would be totally honest with you, like he kind of thinks too much, overthinks things. It's not like me, like I'm totally like spontaneous, as you can tell. Uh,
Also,
yeah. I mean, I'm totally spontaneous. Like, somebody says, let's go freaking like go hunt wild boars in like Sudan with like pocket knives. Like I'm like, when do we leave, man?
wow, with
You know,
pocket knives.
yeah, that's what I'm like, man. It just, just say like, let's let's go over to Niagara Falls and like get in a barrel and fucking go over the falls, just like a wooden barrel. We're just like, let's do it, man. And I'm just like,
Have
yeah,
you done that?
yeah. Well, we tried and they stopped. We got into the barrels and then the cops came and pulled us out.
So you did get into the barrels.
Well, sort of. We were getting into the barrels.
Well, you're getting into the barrels, yeah.
The
That's something. That's something. You had your feet in the bottom of the barrel.
it's like it's so weird. Like I've got a record now. It's like like I actually have a record. It's so stupid. Like
So, wow. So you're sort of, I don't know. I think I just keep having these flashes of O.J. Simpson, but I just,
oh, no, no, man. Like no, I hate O.J. Simpson, man. He
no,
was before my time. It
no,
was
but
weird because I was actually rooming with another kicker, and I was the second string kicker, and he was the first string kicker, and he got booted off the team for violence, and then so he was like a violent kicker. It was like weird, weird.
oh yeah, yeah.
That's story. It was on. They did an HBO series about him.
So he was more of the laces off guy, kicker guy.
Well, he was. Yeah,
South,
he.
South.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. It was on HBO, like a total. It was like a six-part episode about like this poor guy from like Honduras, and then it
Wait,
was like,
your roommate had a documentary done about him.
yeah.
Wow, this is like the smallest world ever.
Hey, did you have one too?
No, but I just seen that like everyone you touch is, notorious in some way.
Yeah, yeah, they did that whole thing, and then it was like it was he was like a cool guy, but I don't know what happened. And then they did. It's like he goes from like poor. He's like really poor kid in Honduras. He comes to the United States, plays soccer. He's like a really good kicker. He gets drafted by the Jets. Well, first of all, he goes to NL UNLV. Yeah, he goes to and he gets drafted, and then he goes there, and then he just goes berserk because he's making more money than ever saw in his life. He goes partying all the time, gets hooked up with some meth, dealers. He gets involved with them, gets in a shootout, kills a bunch of people, gets on death row, and he's like tries to escape, and he gets shot. It's cool. It's a cool documentary.
Wow. And what did you do? What did you do anything to stop him? Cut to Jose and Gloria. No, thank you for coming over. I'm awkward with beautiful women, and
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
say, and I'm wearing let's be
That's
honest.
so sweet.
Let's be honest. I'm wearing clown outfit. Yeah.
No, it's
My
it's sweet.
friend, my friend Fidel, aka Mark. Um, he likes to go by. His name is Fidel, but he likes to go by Mark. He's always making up a last name. It's Dupre tonight. I think it's Dupre. Uh,
Oh, really? Well, he seems like an okay guy. I know but he's having fun. I think Cynthia's having fun talking to him. Yeah,
good, good.
she's really cool. She's like the coolest person that I know. She's really a good friend, and she's like so beautiful,
Oh,
and yet she's like so down to earth at the same time. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like such a contrast
I think
because
it's,
you'd think that she'd be unapproachable, but she's like totally like approachable.
yes, I think I know what you mean. My mother was that way,
Oh, really?
but I prefer more your type, more
Oh,
reserved, quiet. A classical beauty. Um, you know, soft spoken, understated. You know,
your name?
I'm Jose.
Jose. Yeah.
Say,
Well, let me ask you something, Jose. Are you married?
no, I've never been married. I've never been in a long-term relationship. I'm
Hmm.
very shy. I'm very I'm better on the ranch. Or just working, like working. I'm very good at working by myself. Yes.
Well, what kind of work do you do?
Well, I do different things. I've done, when I was younger, I did some picking. I've done some, I guess, a little bit of ranching. I've done some ranching. Lately, I'm trying to get into more of like self-employed. It's kind of I'm trying to be yeah, I'm trying to do QuickBooks. Trying to do QuickBooks and be do some accounting, but that's not really my speed. So, but I'm working on it. Yes.
Well, Jose,
Yeah.
um, I'm enjoying talking to you. I want to be forthcoming with you, Jose. I
Yes.
am married, so I don't know if that's going to affect the fact that we're
There.
having a
Yes.
conversation.
Well, I did notice your I did notice your ring. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been married for about 9 months.
Why not?
Yeah.
But I also noticed that you're a little sad. You seem to be have a chronic sadness.
Well, let me ask you this, Jose, because um, you seem really trustworthy and down to earth. Um, if you were married to a woman for about 9 months and it was her birthday, what would you do exactly on her birthday?
Well, I mean, obviously, there'd be nothing else to do except focus my attention on her. It'd be a special night. We'd probably go sailing. I like to go, sailing on Lake Tacoma and, whenever possible, and see the sunset. And I'm quite fond of chocolates. Um, I like to try them from all over the world. So I usually have chocolates, and I'd sprinkle the boat with rose petals, and have champagne, and I'd probably have a little mariachi band. Just because that's my childhood in Santa Fe. Um, and probably
Sure.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but my mother is she's basically a caterer. I mean, her food is no one's food is as good as hers, so I'd have her put together a little meal for me. My mother is somewhat special, and she would whip up. She
So,
makes
so interesting because before I got married, um, that was my thing. I was going to culinary school, trying to become a, it's going to sound weird, but I was trying to become a chef.
oh
And yeah, so I love food, but I mean, it's not like I eat food a lot, but I just love the whole thing.
yes,
Uh,
yes. It's funny. I thought you were saying colon school, and that would which is
Mary.
strange profession.
Yeah. No, no.
Culinary, yes.
Yes.
No. I mean, food is what brings people together, and it's very, very key in my family. We've all stayed together.
Brought with me this is, I don't even know if I should really drink it. It's called a plastic zombie.
Ooh,
Did you have one of these? They're very tasty.
never heard of a plastic zombie. No, I stick with cerveza. It's just I'm very simple.
Hmm.
I like my Dos
Hmm.
Equis.
Yeah. Cut to Brian and his boss at the tech company.
Sure
So
thing.
there's Brian, there's
Yeah.
good news and there's bad news.
Okay.
The good news is that you're now head of advanced technological research. Bad news is that there's a hostile takeover, and we've been taken over by Larry Summers. Um, might know him, big billionaire entrepreneur guy. Was married to Cynthia Robbins, the big swimsuit model, that guy. Some people, he's a very controversial figure. Probably takes a little bit to get used to him. He's going to make big, big changes. He fired, most of the staff. I told him that you were our star, programmer and coder and innovator and had great ideas. And he said, well, let's keep you. He kept you and me, mainly because I'm the only person that has institutional knowledge about this place. Be somebody that's going to make the trend. So you and me are it. So that's I don't know. Is that the bad news or but anyway, the good news is you're the head tech person now.
Thank you, Mr. Walters. I am flattered, and I've put the work in for this. Obviously, I'm always here. I'm like that general in Vietnam. I'm the first boot on the ground, and I'm the last boot out of here.
Yeah, your work habits are remarkable and just I don't know how you do it. You're here first thing early before I get here, and your leave. I mean, I don't know if you've ever leave. I mean, you just seem like you're here all the time.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be. Whenever you're here, I'm here.
So, yeah, so
So I'm a little worried about Larry Summers. He's not as gregarious and kind as you are, sir.
thanks. Yeah, I guess they called me a coder's boss. Like I relate to you guys. I don't know a freaking thing about it, but I can see, you guys, I don't know. I'm just kind of like they call me like the John Madden of of the tech world. I think the thing is you just get good people and you just kind of let them do their thing, right?
You're a people person, sir. And
Yeah, yeah,
speaking of people, I mean, Larry Summers was in People magazine. They were ranking the worst 10, the most what was the word they used?
the most reprehensible
Uncomfortable personalities.
in tech, yeah, in Silicon Valley, yeah.
And Larry's and they threw a few stars in as well because Larry Summers came out below Tom Brady for grading personalities or so
Yeah, it's
concerned there.
wow. It was like I thought something weird was happening, but then get the word hostile takeover. It
Yeah,
was they just came in and then
yeah.
just got the word, and that's why the place is so empty, except for us.
What is it, the 80s?
Uh,
I mean, but yeah, I will.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's make this work. What do they call this new venture? I hope it's not, Larry's always coming up with these wild names for things,
yeah,
like well, I mean, that's Google, but like Alphabet or X
yeah,
I mean, that's Musk,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
weird.
It's I don't even know if he came up with a name yet. It's sort of, but he was just brainstorming and he said something about revolutionizing the whole um, IT world, creating a model that will take us into the 25th century. Um, um, and then he just simply said vacuum. And I was like, yeah, vacuum, Larry. And he just looked at me and he goes, vacuum.
Um,
Oh,
I've never,
let me get this. Excuse me.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
put us on speakerphone.
Okay.
Hi, Larry. Hi, Larry. I have Brian here. Yeah, Brian's here. We're here. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
Mr. Summers.
yeah. Yeah, we're here. waiting for, maybe hoping to meet with you or get some, what? You want us to just to go to proceed with what you said? Yeah, yeah, not a problem, right?
No worries.
Yeah, no. So what's the yeah, so no, yeah, no, I'm fine. I know yeah, we're revolutionizing IT into the 25th century, right? Too many words? Sorry. Sorry, Larry. Yeah. Too many words. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. We're good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Brian is here. Would you um oh, oh, you want to talk to Brian?
Ooh,
Okay, okay. Yeah, you want me to, go into, you want me to go in another room as a private no problem, Larry. Yeah, no problem at all. Um, oh, you want to go on Zoom? Okay, all right. Zoom set up. I'll leave.
let me move over.
Hey,
Uh,
Brian.
Larry, nice to meet you.
Hey, same here, man. Same here.
If I can
Um,
call you Larry.
and I'm thinking we got a lot of good hardware, right? You need anything? You need any new hardware or anything?
Well, I could use some of those quantum cooling plates for the servers, but otherwise, pretty much up to date.
Well, we'll talk to Bill and get him to set up an expense account for you for that. Anything you need. Uh,
Okay.
IT. What is it? What is it? What is IT?
Information technology, sir.
Right. Information. Key to the future.
Yes, sir.
Technology. How you get there.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Cut to 2 hours later.
Um, the idea here is, and listen, and the boils down to this. What's in outer space beyond the atmosphere of our planet?
Well, there's about 1,200 SpaceX satellites.
What do they exist in what medium?
Space,
Hmm.
plus junk.
What was it they said back in the 60s, the final frontier? Final frontier is now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Space, as you well know, is a vacuum.
Yes, that's right.
Vacuum was free. This is the beautiful part, free flowing energy.
Mm,
Free.
mm, mm.
That's what we're going to grasp.
Okay.
And you're the person that's going to do it.
Sure. Yes, I'm your man, sir. Yeah.
You're going to do it. Harnessing the vastness of the vacuum of space, and we're going to own it. And you're going to make it happen. Gotta go, but I'll touch base with you in let's see, after I get back from Peking. Yeah, I'll touch base in about 3, 4 days and see how we're progressing. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Great.
Toodaloo.
Okay. Cut to Gloria and Brian. Oh, hey, Sue, how was the birthday at the bar?
It was delightful.
Hmm.
Nancy never showed up.
Well, I would have bet money on that.
Yeah. Who knows who she was with, right?
Uh,
I haven't heard from her. I hope she's okay. Anyway, yeah, Cynthia and I had a great time. We just had a lovely time. It was so much fun. I had a new drink called plastic or platinum plastic zombie. It's
Mm.
terrific. We got to learn how to make those.
Um, that's wonderful. I'm happy. You know why I'm having to work late tonight?
Tell me,
Got a new boss. I didn't tell you about this earlier.
who is that? Would that be?
Well, I mean, you won't believe this. It's Larry Summers.
Cynthia is going to be so blown away by that.
I, I,
Unbelievable.
I think, babe, that I'm starting to feel stressed for the first time in my life.
Tell me about that.
It's just a new feeling. I mean, I didn't realize that, Mr. Walters, he's just so nice. You want to work for him. And
Oh,
now,
yeah.
but Larry is like, I mean, Larry's Larry. He's like,
Well, Brian, do you really want to work for Larry Sanders? Summers, I mean,
um,
watch too much television.
I don't know what to do. I'm his man. I'm taking him into the 25th century. So, and I've got 3 or 4 days to like get something on paper.
Um, so is that where you're going back tonight?
Yeah. So, it's gonna be an all-nighter, I think. Yeah. But I could take a break right now. I'm sorry, your lipstick is kind of smudged around a bit, or did you?
Yeah, just what they call a makeup malfunction.
Oh, make it malfunction. Nice. Okay.
Um,
Cut to
wow.
Jose. Cut to Jose. And and Mark. Oh no, I'm not telling you. It was just a gentle kiss. She's like an angel.
What was I telling you, man? You're the man. I told you, man.
I don't know, and I'm not saying anything else. I think I feel like I'm walking, above the earth.
Did you get her phone number, man?
No, I'm leaving this one to the gods.